Kente cloth can be found at your local flea market. If you just watched Black Panther, it'll probably appear on your Instagram timeline. And you should never ever wear it around your neck if you're not. I'm not gonna say you should never wear it around your neck if you're not black, but don't ever wear it to try and show solidarity with black people. Okay? You should just never do that. Like, unless you're black, of course. And even then, you need to tread softly. Okay? So I'm sure that most of you all heard, but we're going to watch it again anyway because of how hilarious it is. Nancy Pelosi and her team of ragtag social justice warriors decided to show solidarity with black people and how we've been treated. They were going to take a knee while wearing kente cloth. And I want you all to see just how damn ridiculous this looks. Go ahead and pull that up for me.
All right, welcome back, everyone. You're looking at live pictures there of Democrats on Capitol Hill taking a knee. We believe it's going to last for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. That is the duration of the time Officer Derek Chauvin had his knee on the neck of George Floyd in Minneapolis. You see there both Senator Chuck Schumer, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, and other members of Congress taking a knee. We're going to keep an eye on that for you as well as that news conference gets underway. They're expected to introduce new sweeping legislation for police reforms in this country.
Go ahead, switch it back. What the are they posing for the cover of the Democrats' new mixtape, Straight Outta Crackers? Like, is it called Straight Outta Crackers, or like get rich and make sure others die trying? Like, what the I did not know that Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi were about to drop a new mixtape, y'all. I promise you. Like, that was, y'all ever seen Get Him to the Greek, where Russell Brand's whole career got tanked? You know, the character in the movie got tanked because he released that song called African Child. And that was satirical though, right? Everybody knew that it was a joke because, duh, if you release a song like that, everybody is gonna like not take you seriously. That's why this joke is so hilarious, because it's so obvious that you shouldn't do something like this. Except clearly nobody in the Democratic Party, at least in the House of Representatives and the Senate, watched Get Him to the Greek, because they literally just participated in the political version of African Child. These people look like the Black Panthers from the country of Wakanda. Can I do to make sure I never have to look at this shit again? Okay? What the hell were they thinking? When I saw this yesterday, I thought I would be calm by today. I thought I'd be like, man, I'm gonna go to sleep on this. I'm gonna watch Black Panther. Okay. You know, I'm gonna calm myself down. When I do the show tomorrow, I'm gonna be all right. Cause it's actually worse now. I'm actually more pissed than I was yesterday. Y'all, all we asked for was comprehensive reform and to not be racist. That's it. And here's where there's so much irony. I don't even know if y'all caught this. In the visual of the Congress people kneeling, wearing kente cloth. Let's not talk about the fact that the whole kneeling thing is like 3 years old and all of them were basically silent when Kaepernick was getting dragged through the mud. And even Obama said, think about the military, Kaepernick. Y'all remember that? Yeah, that happened. But I digress. Even as they're kneeling in African garb that is mostly associated with Ghana, Nancy Pelosi, the white woman, and Chuck Schumer, the white man, are standing in the front while all of the black people, the black Congress people, are standing behind, or kneeling, excuse me, behind them in kente cloth. Even when they're trying to pretend to not be racist, they're still accidentally racist. And what's so bad is that the CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus, is so indoctrinated. They're so conditioned to just bow down, literally, to the white establishment and the white patriarchy, that they didn't even see the problem with the fact that you are kneeling in kente cloth, and y'all thought it was smart to put the white people up front in the kente cloth while we're addressing an issue of black inequity. Are you kidding me? You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Now, this was a political stunt, clearly, and you would hope that this would come with some legislation. And they said they're going to introduce some legislation. Now, of course, there's no number for this legislation, but they've given us a description as to what it's going to look like. Be warned, you're not going to like it. So it says that the package put together by the Congressional Black Caucus, the House, oh yeah, black people, you already know how that's looking. Boy, what? The Congressional Black Caucus might as well be the damn KKK. I'm not sure which one has hurt the black community more over the last 30 years. I'm pretty sure the CBC has actually hurt black people and set black people back more than the KKK did in the last 30 years. They have been putting on a cape for the racists at the top of the Democratic Party, protecting them at every single turn and making sure we don't get shit and that we're happy with it. So you know if the CBC is in charge of legislation, it ain't gonna be pretty. Colin Radix Carter, thank you very much for the super chat. My cousin is Ghanaian, and he said that different patterns on the cloth have different messages. So the cloth has been bastardized by the West, so it's ridiculous for them to wear them. I believe that. I mean, what's new with the kings and queens of cultural appropriation? So, it was put together by the CBC, the House Judiciary Committee, and Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, two people who we all associate with being just exemplary when it comes to police reform. Especially Kamala. Especially Kamala. That's what everybody wanted to hear so they can sleep easy at night. That Kamala put the most black people, or excuse me, black men in jail than anybody in California's history. Harris is actually going to be in charge of police reform legislation. That gives everybody confidence, right? It says that it would require a federal uniform. Excuse me. It also would require federal uniformed police officers to wear body cameras. Also included is an anti-lynching measure. Okay, you know what? I'm so tired of hearing about the anti-lynching shit. Murder is already illegal. So let's just prosecute the people who are already committing murders. Hold accountable the cops that are already doing the shit. That like it's already laws in place for this type of shit. Stop pandering to me with the law you cannot enforce. Because that's basically what we're seeing. It says it would also create a national police misconduct registry, incentivize state and local, incentivize, key word there, state and local governments to conduct racial bias training for officers, and set restrictions on the transfer of military grade equipment to local law. Restrictions? What the fuck? What you mean restrictions? The restriction should be they're restricted from having military grade equipment. There should be, what other restrictions do you need? There should be one. You don't get none. Restrictions. But do you know this? I mean, it's already a bad legislation, right? But do you notice something? You notice they don't ask to ban private prisons. I noticed you didn't know. You notice they didn't say to demilitarize the police completely. No, of course not. They said they're incentivizing people. They're incentivizing people to take racial bias training. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two problems with that. How exactly is the federal government going to provide any oversight for any of that training? Oh, the police chiefs who are already corrupt and the police unions who are still not being disbanded are going to tell the truth? They're going to tell you? No, they're not. Because when do corrupt... It's funny because, I mean, this is probably the one time that I would probably make a conservative argument like that. Since when do criminals report on their own crime? Hey, everybody, just want to let you guys know, just killed another black person today. Thought I only beat him senseless. Turned out he's dead. I need you to take some of my funding away from my police department because my inherent racial bias training did not help me at all. I am still racist as hell. Please come arrest me. That's not how that works. But what it does provide, however, and y'all gonna love this part, y'all are about to see free money handed to police departments by Democrats. What do you think incentivize means? You mean like how police forces were incentivized to hire more cops because states were incentivized to put more people in private prisons, and all of them were incentivized by money? The Violence Against Women's Act was a money grab. Literally, we are being pitched the idea. We are being pitched the idea that we are going to hold our police force accountable by giving them more money to tell on themselves. And y'all voting Democrat? Y'all voting Democrat? I'm not voting Democrat. I'm not voting for them. Like I said, everybody, if the CBC is involved, the Congressional Black Caucus, if Kamala's involved, then of course it was going to be amazing legislation. Because everybody knows that cops take down other cops. That's what they're known for. That's why there's so many good cops. Like, you see so many examples of it. Because good cops are like everywhere, and you always see videos of them holding other cops accountable. That's why they had Kamala work on this legislation. Duh. What they are preparing to do, which is why they won't release the text, ladies and gentlemen, for the same reason that they refuse to release the text for the CARES Act. Because they are literally about to screw you and tell you that they're helping you. What the hell do you mean limit? Like, or not limit, excuse me. Put restrictions on some military equipment to police department. What the hell? What you mean put restrictions? Restrict the shit. Stop it. Tear gas is a chemical weapon that we're literally not allowed to use on another country. We're not allowed to use tear gas on terrorist organizations, people. Did you know that? Because it could cause permanent damage or maybe kill you. But these just with some restrictions, and we're incentivizing it. So you're not gonna make a requirement for implicit racial bias training, but you're gonna incentivize them in the hopes that they do the training. So all I gotta do is sign a piece of paper, right? Send it back to my state government. They send it to my federal government, and my police department gets more money. But hey, at least they took a knee and some kente claw. Right? Makes everything all better. Bruh, we didn't ask for anything. Like, can we just hold corrupt police officers accountable? And can I not be killed for being black in the wrong place at the wrong time? Those are the only things I ask for. That's the only things we ask for. And they want to take a knee and kente cloth while giving police departments more money and claiming it's for our own good. Where have we heard that line before? If you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa, don't forget to like the video and smash that subscribe button. Want access to members only live streams, behind the scenes footage, and other premium content? Well, you can endorse us on Rockman Premium, become a patron through Patreon, or you can sign up for the MCSC Premium membership through YouTube. All the links are in the description below. But hey, more than anything else,
more than anything else,
always remember,
find your balance.
find your balance.
Find your balance.
Find your balance. Find your balance.
Find your balance. Find your balance.
Always remember, more than anything else, find your balance.
peace.